Hey everyone, Brian and Jeff with WorkshopAddict.com. And if you're looking for a homeowner grade, low use power washer that takes very little maintenance, we've got one for you in front of us.
And for you guys that are looking for a little more power than your typical garden hose is going to give you, I think we found it for you.
And when we say we found it for you, it's because we've been looking for these for a long time, and we've gone through a lot that we haven't put on camera because they're junk.
Yeah, they weren't worth putting on camera.
And you know, we buy a lot of things off Amazon, and Amazon introduces a lot of different things. We brought in wrenches and things like that we've compared, but the reality is it's also kind of brought in a lot of junk, and we've tried to work through it, but we do a lot of these things and just trash them because the plastic pieces will fall apart. And electric pressure washers seem to have a lot of it out there. You have a lot of different styles. And one of the reasons we really like this unit is because it's got a metal frame that's kind of based off of a gas pressure washer type system.
It resembles it. It's sturdy, it's solid. If you run out of hose, it's not going to tip over. It's going to let you know that, hey, you're out of hose.
And it's easy to store. So let's go over this. This is the Greenworks Elite 2000 PSI 1.2 gallon per minute 14 amp electric pressure washer, model number EPW-2000. And realistically, again, why we're going over this is because we put this one a little bit through the ringer. We've used it. It hasn't broke. It's got some nice features to it. And we think that if you're looking for something that's going to give you some decent use at home to clean off some awnings, some boat covers, you can use it on a car, you can use it on a side-by-side, clean your ATV. You can do a lot of different things with it. You can even clean your house if you're patient.
Yeah, it doesn't have the power of a gas powered one, but it doesn't have the gas and the mess and the cleanup and all that.
Maintenance, you turn it on, it's going to run. It's got a pump on it that once you plug it in, it's got a 35-foot cord. It's GFCI protected, so if you ever plug it in, it doesn't work. Make sure that you push the button on there to set that GFCI. Once you push the button here to run, it's going to set up and automatically sense when the motor needs to turn on and turn off. So
when you pull the trigger, it automatically turns on. You release it, it turns off.
And this one has quick disconnects for your tips. And these tips are universal. And the one thing we just bashed Amazon on, but you can go on Amazon and buy different tips for this unit for about 10 bucks. This comes with a 25-degree tip, a 45-degree tip, a 75-degree soap nozzle, and this turbo guy.
Which will answer a lot of problems if you've got a lot of heavy dirt or mold on the side of the house, moss, that stuff. It's going to tear it off.
It's one of those things where this is a nice small pressure washer, and you'll get away with using that turbo nozzle in a lot of places where you wouldn't get away with it with a higher pressure washer. These turbo nozzles, if you have a pressure washer now and you're thinking, okay, I'd like a little more, look into one, but be careful.
They will tear up some stuff.
I've watched people take paint off of cars with a 4,000 PSI pressure washer and just rip it off a side.
It's almost like sandblasting it.
They can do a lot. So basically this turbo nozzle is a 0-degree tip and it spins. So as you turn it on, you'll hear it. You'll hear a noise of it spinning
like
in
a
a circle.
helicopter.
Exactly, and it just goes. So with this unit, you'll see us using that turbo nozzle on a vehicle, which we're being careful, we're staying back. Typically you use those from 4 to 8 inches away. We might be in there or back a little bit, but know that this is lower PSI with lower GPM, so it's okay. But be careful.
Yes.
Stickers will come off with it. So the hose on this thing is one of the typical ones that we would see in this style and in what we'll call the same lower PSI rated gas pressure washers where they screw in and there is no swivel.
Yeah, and there's no quick couple on them. They actually screw in.
So it's a made in the USA hose. It's kind of a braided hose that has the same neon green for Greenworks color. I like the hose.
There's a drawback to it, which I'll say this on any pressure washer. It's only 25 foot long. So
every single pressure washer that we've looked at, dang near up until you get to $1,000, has a 25-foot hose.
Yeah.
Either way, I agree with you. It would be nice to have swivels, or if you wanted to extend it, another thing, hit Amazon. You can get an extension in a fairly decent hose. Stay away from PVC, but it is what it is. I like that it's made in the USA, and I like to support the made in the USA stuff. You do not see that stuff that often. The handle in here, It's got a locking system on it so you can lock it out. And if you read the instructions on it, it tells you to make sure to set the lock anytime that you're not using it.
Well, that's liability
A
reasons.
lot of safety issues here, but
Yeah.
there's no reason to use it. The hose does come in front. How do you feel about that?
I prefer the hose to come in from the bottom of the handle, but on the majority of these, even some of your smaller gas-powered ones, come up the side or the front.
Fully agree, and I like the back of the handle, especially when there's no swivel, because you can just whip it around quick and undo the hose.
Yep.
At
Because
least-
the hoses don't kink, they curl up on you.
Yeah.
You gotta straighten them out.
So with this in use, you also have a soap dispenser. This is not a high pressure soap dispensing unit. We wish it is or was. We're looking for one that is, and we can't find them. If you guys know of one that's of decent quality, please give us a link in the bottom. We'd like to look at it. You have to use this black soap tip for any soap to come out. Basically, it's low pressure, but this soap unit will come right off. And it just has a hose in the back of it that you can pull out. So if you want to clean it out, you want to put something else in, remove it for the winter time, it's perfect. It's easy to clean out. You can put anything in it other than bleach or acids and clean it out when you're done, move on. I like that rather than some of the units that we look at. They're fixed in there and you got to rinse them out with a hose, let water run. It's just not worth it. Electric power washers are also quiet and they can be used indoors. So if you want to use this inside a garage or do anything like that, this is perfect. It's not throwing water everywhere. It's not too crazy high pressure.
And you're not getting the fumes.
The fumes are a big thing. So this thing's always going to start. It's pretty much flawless. But as far as storage, when you put this away, if you're just putting it away for a little bit, a couple weeks, no issue. Leave it just as it is. If you're going to store this over a winter in a place that might get cold, make sure you unhook all the hoses from it, turn the pressure washer on, try to get all the water that's inside out. The manual will tell you not to store it in any area that it's freezing. I guess if you do have to store it in someplace that's freezing, try to run a hose in with some RV antifreeze or some pump saver. That'll help to keep this unit running at its peak for a long period of time.
So for all you guys out there looking to get into an electric power washer, I think this is the one for you.
I agree. Simple, easy, maintenance free, something that a homeowner can use once in a while, not use every day. Awesome. So what we need you guys to do, subscribe to our channel to get more tool news, more good ideas. Also, give us a like on this video. Follow us on Instagram and Facebook. We appreciate your time as normal. Have a great day.